Hello fellow DIYers and focus owners. I'm going to show you how you can replace a fuel filter on a TDDI Ford Focus Mark 1. The first thing I would like to mention here is it is very important to always use high quality fuel filters, and the second thing is to change them regularly. For example, I change my fuel filter when I change the oil in my engine. That can be a bit too early, but yeah, I never had problems. Okay, now about replacing the fuel filter. The first step would be to remove that small clip that you can see I have on the plastic covering the cabin air filter. You can just pull that out by hand. Now the next step would be to remove the two larger hoses that have some interesting clips that you need to unhook before you can remove the tubes. I'd say it's easier to understand if I show them when they are off. So you see those two tabs that you need to push in, and then it can slide out and unlock. It's easy if you know what you're looking for. Now before you pull the tubes off, you can prepare a cloth or something, because some fuel will come out of those tubes eventually. Now moving on to the return line, you have a metal cover that is held in place by also two of those tab thingies that you need to squeeze together to remove it, and after that you need to pull out those two hoses with that adapter in the middle. In my case it was a bit harder to unhook the return line, but I eventually managed to take all of the hoses off. Now look at the return line. If you see, there are two O-rings on that white plastic piece. In case you need to change them out, go ahead and do so, otherwise you can leave them on. Okay, so in my case the bracket that was holding the fuel filter in place was broken, that's why I could slide the filter just out. And yes, it smells like diesel fuel. Make sure to keep the filter upright, because it still has diesel fuel in it. Now about the new filter, I use MANN filters because they are really high quality and I never had a problem with them. So you first want to put the filter back in its bracket. After that, go ahead and connect the injector return line thingy. Connect the hose that is coming from the fuel tank, but do not connect the hose that is going to the high pressure pump just yet. So you will need to suck some fuel through the filter first, because otherwise your engine won't start. And because I am highly specialized Romanian mechanic, I used my mouth to suck the fuel instead of a pump. So yeah, don't do this at home, use a pump. After that, disconnect the hose that you used to suck the fuel through and connect the hose that goes to a high pressure pump back to a filter. After that you can go ahead and put the metal cover thingy on that return line and push the tab back in. Now if everything is back in place, you can go ahead and start your car and look for any fuel leaks. If you've done this correctly, your car should start right up and have no problems running. If you have no leaks and your car is running, you're pretty much done. Congratulations, you've changed your fuel filter. Okay then, thanks very much for watching. I hope this video helped you out. If it did, you can leave a like to show your support, and maybe subscribe, only if you want. And as always, have a really nice day, and for a free out.